morning. It's nice to see it's dry here. I know a lot of people had thunderstorms, didn't they, across the UK yesterday. I got some WhatsApp messages of lots of wet weather, but no, we've seemed to have missed it here. Maize drilling's done, ticked off, brilliant, but it does mean that the tractor's going back. Anyway, we've got to catch up on jobs that we've not been doing because we've been maize planting. So still going to be pretty busy today, I think. So stay tuned, see what we get up to. Right, so I've got to fill that up with diesel before it goes. Tyre should be getting sorted, fingers crossed today. And yeah, I better start feeding round. Probably get on the straw blower that I pulled out of the shed and get that sorted. And bye bye my beautiful tractor. In fact, tell you what, because there's a chance of me going out at yard in a bit, I'll fill it up now, and then when Harry gets here for it, he's got no issues, he can get straight off. Beast with the 2 screens. Just pulled away from the diesel tank, and I've caught the molasses pipe. So it's put molasses all over it, so I'm just gonna wash it off while it's wet. It's straw blowing time. Better just check what's inside here. A little bit. Right, we better use that up. So we just got these guys bedded down. A few more left to do. Windows are getting dusty. Such a change from having this wet weather. We better sort this out. Engine's getting hot because it's been dusty. I'm just giving the lorry a quick blast off. My dad will take these cattle. Right, so now we're just going to finish off a bit of the straw blowing. Just blasted these windows off. Now I'm going to get the fert spreader on and put a bit more on our winter barley while my dad gets off with the cattle there in the lorry. The guys from Tyres are here to sort out this mess that's on here. So I'm going to back this up so we can get to the fert and so he can change it. Look at that. What a truck, eh? Beast. Right, I'm just going to leave him to bashing that tyre about, like the experts know what they're doing. And I've just got to change the settings on my spreader. So we're going back to Nitram now. So 16 and 48, I need to put these veins on at the back, these bits that chuck the fert. Well, I thought I'd give him a bit of time. You've already done it. Well, that would have took us probably like half a day to do that. What we found, anything spectacular? Oh yeah. Beads ripped. Oh. So the drill is off. Down into Lincolnshire now, I think. For somebody else to use and have a go with. Bye bye, CLAAS. Tell you what, I'm having to bash these bags a bit. They're gone a bit solid. It's not old stuff either, it's this year's. So I can't get another bag in here, but with that tool I can get some more in. To be fair though, actually I've just worked it out and I don't need another bag, so I don't need to use that tool. I can just do that and we'll fill it back up when we got to go in another direction. So all I'll be doing is taking a bag full one way when I don't need to. Right, we'll get rocking and rolling. We've got the winter barley to do and some grass. And I'm wishing my auto steer on this is not working at the minute. But we've got a plan with that. So I'm just gonna have to follow the line on the screen in the grass. Oh, what's that there? It's a deer. So we've got here to the field. Get in and get this fertilised. So it's looking pretty damn good at this barley, apart from down at the bottom because we've got some grass. If you remember, we knew about that months ago, pretty much when it was coming up. And what we're going to do is we're going to start mowing this pretty soon, really, before the grass heads and seeds. We'll get it mowed and whole cropped. Get John Deere Mick in with the baler. I think all that grass has come up there. It's right where the plough comes in and out. That's where they've been ploughing it and then double ploughing it over. I think next year, if we plough a bigger headland, we'll be out of that grass. That can get pushed into the bottom, and yeah, and that might be the way. You can see it here as well because they straightened this headland out. Yeah. Oh, it's looking beautiful. Yeah, it's nice of you. Yeah, some really nice views from here. Windmills. This barley's looking well. So there she is. I think what we'll do is we'll get the drone out to drone and put it in the sky. Did you catch the mistake I made as I was driving down? You have to rewatch it and see if you can see it. Let me know in the comments. So you can see the heads on this barley are really coming out now. It's just finishing flowering. Nice. These are barley horns, the whiskers, just they're like quite rough, so that's ideal. When you're looking in the fields, look for something like that. That's barley. If we can find some wheat, I'll show you some wheat in some future videos. So if you press like and subscribe, I'll show you our other crops. It is nice to be in this sunshine, and it's just reminding me of the show season coming up. Great Yorkshire Show. I'm going to be there on the Wednesday. Don't ask me what date it is. Somebody will probably let me know in the comments. It's in July. Yeah, I'm not even going to guess right now. I'm not even going to guess the day, but it's the Wednesday of the Yorkshire Show. It's like 5 days, is it long? So yeah, find us there because that is really, really, really great. Still practicing the catwalk. Fodder, I'm hoping to be there on the 26th of May. That's at Yorkshire Showground as well, where Nick Bragg is going to be cycling 1,000 miles with a Krone X forage harvester in tow. So he's going to be stopping at Fodder, which is like the restaurant, farm shop kind of thing at the Yorkshire Showground. So I'm trying to be there for that. They're raising money for Rabbi, which is a farming charity which we've supported before in the past. So it'd be nice to support them. We've got a Just Giving link, I think, as well, which I will try and remember to put in the description. But you know what I'm like, just search Google Crone cycling 1,000 miles and you will find it. So yeah, I'm trying to think if there's any other things coming up. If I don't think of something, I'll let you know. Last field here, I'm not sure what's gone on in this section. Whether it's, I think we might have had a muck hill there in the past. Might be the case, or it's just got a bit wet. Did get really wet on this headland, but it's coming good now. We have got some bad though. We'll see that a little bit later. So as you can see, it got a little bit wet on that headland. This one here. But should dry out with this. This is going to cause a bit of a hold up. It's resurfacing this road, but the road sweeper's coming past. Making everything a bit tricky, should we say. What's this? We got another one! Not going to be after me, so I just come out of the field. Better take it steady, innit? Throwing wood everywhere. So we're back in the yard now. Looks like we've had a load of traffic goals arrive. The mill's still running. I'm gonna get some dinner. You nearly got away with it, Lauren. So Jonathan, Lauren's partner, has been telling her that I need a haircut because he's been watching the channel. I'm like, it's done, it's sorted. Do you want to say anything to Jonathan while you're on it?
No thanks.
No, thank you. So back on the JCB now. We'll fill back up with fertilizer. Please don't rip the bags in front, Joe. There we go. Right, we'll get rocking and rolling, get some more fields ticked off. So this is another field of barley. This one was a bit like striped, I think, by the rolling, but it's coming back now. So that field there we didn't get done with maize. I think we're going to leave it, probably put grass in. It looks dry now, but let me tell you, it is very, very wet, especially in the middle there and at the far end. So we've only got a couple of acres in of that. That's all nicely done. That was done in the dark the other day. And then we'll head down here and put some fertiliser on the grass. So I'm just in some of our permanent grassland here that we cut for hay. Just putting the fertiliser on, so it's not like high performing silage ground or anything like that. It often floods, and we'll take 2 cuts off this. We will take a cut for hay, and then usually we'll try for another one, but it ends up being silage. So what I'm doing now is just driving the map by hand, but using the screen to sort of guide me as to where I've done and where I've not. It does help a lot, but yeah, it should steer. I think we've got some issues with the box, but we got a solution coming by the weekend. I think the weekend. It's quite thick in places, but it wants it putting it on. I mean, it is thinner in others. It always is thick outside of river here. Could have done with spraying these docks off really, but you know, see what it's like. That'll dry up by summer, and yeah, usually you can get mowing straight through it, but I think it needs a good ditch dig to get it back to the river. But every time the river backs up, this bit comes and floods, and yeah, it's a fair job like getting that dug out for an acre of grass. Well, I absolutely hate coming out of here. I'll get right to this side. You've got so much bonnet to stick out. You've got to sort of put yourself out there a fair bit. We're off it, we're on it. Yeah, horrible place. There used to be traffic lights on there when it was a pit tip, but not for us farmers. We just got to risk it. Lovely. I think that the offset on my drill is a bit wrong. We've got some gaps, although that one looks like it might be a block coulter. Might be a block coulter actually. Uh-oh! Spring barley's not looking fantastic, is it? It needs a drink, I think. And this fertilizer. If you remember, it went in very wet, did this. So it's there, isn't it? It's all there. So Noah's got well down the pile. There's next to nothing left in the barley shed. Needs to do a bit of sweeping up though. Oops, I spilled a bit. We'll shovel that up and chuck it on the grass paddock where we can't get the machines in. I'm going to use the spike now because I could get a bit more in there, and I think if I get a bit more in, it means I ain't got to do 2 trips to where I'm going to next. So we get it, make sure it's closed, which it is, put it on the floor, and then we're going to stab the bag onto it. So that's what we do, like that. Hopefully we've not got the bag spinning, but we're going to drop it on anyway. Boom! There we go. Touch wood. Nothing spilled. That's what we like to see. And then I can reposition it wherever I want on here. I think you got it from Cramp, that thing. I'm not going to say it was cheap, but if it does this job of stopping me having to go up and down the road so many times and gets me home to Becky and the kids a bit sooner, it's worth it, innit? Yeah? It's easy. So that's fairly full. I mean, not saying that I couldn't get a bit more in, but I don't think I'd get that much in. But we have got the spreader full and we've not spilt too much. We might have spilt a bit. So I'm back down here just to finish this field off. One of our cows in the background with a swan. I was chatting to somebody down here that watches the channel as well, which is quite nice. Yeah, so we'll get this all sorted and move on to another block. So we got this little field finished off. There they are, look. At the side of the water. I think one of them's in the water. Keeping cool. It's also our nemesis over there, the geese. So they've been eating this. See that? There. Just grazing this. And that is the issue. We've got some grass here as well. See, don't smoke. The issue with farming close to these nature reserves, yeah. It's great that we can graze a cattle on there, but the geese are just getting to be a massive problem. Like they're able to flourish, and all they're doing is they're not feeding on the nature reserve, they're going to feed on the neighbouring arable crops. And yeah, at some point, if we can't keep them off, we'll have to we'll have to sort the job. So I've just been saying to anybody I talk to down here, if you see geese on here, just start clapping and get them off. That's the best method that I can think of at the moment. There are other methods of getting them off, which yeah, we might have to go down eventually, but if we can keep them off that way, all the better. So more cows there. If you remember, this was seriously wet as well. Ben drilled this from this side on. I think I drilled the first few lines over there. It does get wet here, but that's about dried up. Probably could have done with rolling this, but it was just, you couldn't roll it because it was that wet. But I just pushed a few of them clods in. Spring barley we're in now, next door to that one on the side of us, was put in that bit earlier, and yeah, it's much better crop. To be fair though, it has already had 125 kg of nitram on it, so it's going to look twice the crop that the one at the side has not had anything yet. So yeah, we'll carry on with this, and in a week or so it'll look fantastic. Those who might remember Tracy getting stuck, it was on here when Mick was ploughing and I was drilling this, so it was fair wet. But this has come out quite nice. Yeah, Freelander was stuck just about there. Oh, this is a bit rough. It's very rough. This here looks like a drill mistake, doesn't it? Uh-oh. Just cross we ain't got any of that with the maze. If there is, that's guaranteed, because I have operator error syndrome sometimes when it comes to drilling. Yeah. If you haven't done something wrong when you're drilling, you've never done no drilling, so I stand by that. Thing to mention from the tractor is a happy birthday to Rob Holmes, and that's from Linz and Bella the dog. So if anybody else wants to get their mention in the video, usually it's on the mixer, but it's out in the wild today. Then we just require a small donation or a large donation to your Yorkshire Air Ambulance. There's a link in the description below to the Just Giving page, and then every day I will just read off that the people that are on it. So thank you very much to everyone who's done that. 8,600 and some pounds we've raised, which is absolutely mint. So yeah, fire away, get your donations in, get your name in the video. Ben said it were wet down there when they came to drill it. Never known it went down that side. Yeah, maybe in this corner. Yeah, I think they could have got across here and done it. It's not easy saying that now though, when it's nice and dry, isn't it? But it has been wet. You can see the imprints that we've made in this field just going up this side. Partridge there. Oh, Mr. Pheasant with his dropped feather. Has he been fighting? I wonder. Buzzard there. Look at that. He got something as well. He's got something, hasn't he? Oh, you're getting all the nature and wildlife here. Right, where's he going? He's gone. Hey guys, I think this is pretty much where I'm going to leave it, because these videos are getting longer and longer. I know that people haven't got loads of time. I know some people like the long videos, but realistically, they need to be a little bit shorter. So I might do a live later if I'm still working into the evening. So if you have subscribed, then you'll get a notification. Press the like button and then ring the bell. I think that's what they say. Gives you notifications then. And check out the merch. Not the Samash. I should be repping my own merch, no, not the Samash one. But yeah, the t-shirts and hoodies and things at Joeseelsjobs.com. So I can get back on with pumping them orders out now that I'm not working until 11 and 12 o'clock at night. So yeah, I'm back on with that. So get your orders in. Right, thanks for watching, and we will see you tomorrow. Bye.